I am going to teach you a game called Factor Captor. Inside of your math folder, the Everyday Math Game Mats, you will find Factor Captor. There are two sides to it, grid 1 and grid 2. You are going to play with grid 1 unless you know and have mastered all of your multiplication facts through 10, preferably 12, but you can use the second side if you know all of them. You will place that inside of the protective sleeve, and you will write the person's name along with yours that you're playing with. So I'm going to play with Randy. And what I'm going to do is I will begin by using my whiteboard marker to cross off a number. It must be a 2-digit number or higher that has the least number of factors. So I'm going to choose 13. I start by crossing off one 2-digit number. That means I get 13 points. Now it is Randy's turn. He is going to go ahead and cross off all of the factors of 13. So he's going to use his multiplication table, and he is going to write down 13. He knows, as we practiced last week, that the first two factors of any number are 1 and itself. Now he will go through until he has all of the factors and he gets to the turnaround fact. This is a special number we're going to learn about this week called a prime number, but it has only two factors, 1 and itself, so he had the turnaround fact. So on the chart, he's going to cross off all the factors of 13. 1, and look at what happened to 13. It already is crossed off, so for this first round, he only gets 1 point. Now, those two numbers, 1 and 13, are no longer able to be played. So now it's his turn. He's going to look for a 2-digit number. Notice, do not choose a 1-digit number. Choose a 2-digit number that has the least number of possible factors. So he's going to cross off 11. He earns 11 points, which he will add together at the end. And now it's my turn. I'm going to write down all the factors of 11. Well, I know I start with 1 times itself. I know it's not an even number, so 2 is not a factor. I would go across my 3s, nope. Across my 4s, no 11s. And I would continue until I got to 11 times 1. There's my turnaround fact. Ding, ding, ding. I have them all. 11 is already crossed off, and so is 1. So guess what? I get no points that round. Now it's my turn. I'm looking for a 2-digit number that has the least amount of factors. So I'm going to say 22. So I will add 22 points to my total, and now it's Randy's turn. So on his whiteboard, he's going to write 22. He knows the first two factors he's going to write down are 1 times itself. He knows 2 has to be a factor because it's an even number. 2 times, oh, look at 2 times 11. So he would go across his 3s, nope. Across his 4s, no 22. Across his 5s. Notice once you get higher than that, you don't have to go any further. So he would go until he gets all the way to 11 times 2. Now he has all of the facts. Whoops, sorry about that. Turnaround fact would be 11 times 2. He knows he now has all of the factors. So 1 is already crossed off, and guess what? 22 is crossed off. He doesn't get any points. Now it's his turn. He's going to cross off, let's say, 20. He would add 20 points to his total. And over here, I'm going to write down all the factors of 20. Well, I know 1 times itself. Then I go across my 2s. 2 times 10. Go across my 3s. Oh, no, across my 4s. Yes, 4 times 5 is 20. Then I would go to the 5s. 5 times 4 is 20. Ding, ding, ding. I have my turnaround fact. Now I get to mark off all of those factors. Well, 1 is already crossed off, as is 20. 2, okay, so I add that. And 10, I add 10 to my total. And 4 and 5 are factors, so I get to add those 2 numbers. Now it is my turn. I am going to say, let's see. I'm going to say 14. If you start running out of room, you can use a calculator to add those. So over here, he's going to write all of the factors of 14. He knows to start with 1 times itself. Then you'll go across the 2's. There's 14, 2 times 7. Go across his 3's, nope. His 4's, nope. 5's, nope, nope. 6's, nope. 7, 7 times 2, ding, ding, ding. All of the factor pairs. 1 is covered, 14, he doesn't get points in that. 2 is not covered and 7 is not covered, so he gets to add 2 and 7. Now it's his turn to find a 2-digit number. So let's say he says 15. He gets to add 15 to his total. I write 15 here and I write all the factors of 15. I always start with 1 times itself. Nothing times 2 since it doesn't end in an even number. 3 times 5 is 15. Anything times 4? Nope. How about 5? Yes, 5 times 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here are all the factors. So I get to cross off 1 and 15 already crossed off. 5 and 3. And play continues until you have all of the squares that are 2-digit numbers crossed off. And that's how you play Factor Captor.